No bad. Surely! Oh my god, what a miss! What a miss!
That?
Oh no!
Who was that? Number 27?
Kaylee, I'm sure.
No, it's Kaylee coming in at the edge,
Kaylee.
mate. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and in this one we're going to be going over a 2-2 draw against Arsenal in what was a friendly, but when you talk about Rangers, we never really just play a friendly, do we? So from the start of this, both the teams never played their strongest, but definitely two strong teams got fielded right away. It was quite 50-50 earlier on in the game, but that first half especially, you have to say, Aubameyang, he just really wishes he was Morelos, didn't he? Because the amount of chances he had, he really could have / should have had a hat-trick. But what this game comes down to is defensive mistakes again. Yeah, McGregor had a couple of good saves, but there's no saves that we were really like, wow, what a world-class save, like we know we can do. A lot of them were saves I would expect him to make, but just us not closing down people quickly enough. But again, two defensive mistakes that led to both of their goals. You really could tell today that we were missing just a little bit of that quality with some of the people that were missing today, like Morelos, like Kent, like Aribo even in there as well. But we've really never ever looked the same without Alfredo Morelos in the starting 11. Got to have a huge shout out to Calvin Bassey today, who I thought was the man of the match, was absolutely brilliant defensively and offensively today, caused Arsenal all sorts of problems, and if he keeps playing like that, he will certainly put Bond under pressure for a starting spot. Even Kelly today, when he came on, he played the last half an hour, although he should have scored the chance which would have put us 3-1 up. It was quite an easy chance, to be fair. It was a poor one to miss. Outside of that though, he's played brilliant. He has done really good in the previous pre-season friendlies that we've already played, and I believe that he has a very bright future here at Rangers. Speaking of Rangers' futures though, Glenn Middleton, I just don't think he's Rangers standards. I would love to be proved wrong again, wish him the best in his career, but I think he needs to go back to St Johnstone and play at a level that he's more comfortable at. Again, a big mistake there today, a big mistake against Tranmere, pulling out a 50-50, which is the minimum that you have to have is effort and a bit of heart to play for this team. I just don't see him being a Rangers player going forward, but hey, I'd love for him to prove me wrong, prove people wrong that have that opinion of him. We have to take it into consideration though. Arsenal, of course, they're a bit of a banter club, but they do still have world-class players, and they showed that a lot today, especially midfield to front. They were causing our defence a lot of problems, pulling players out of position to create spaces for Aubameyang, overloads. You've seen their quality at times today, but it's still disappointing to come out with only a 2-2 draw after being comfortable for a lot of it, and they're both goals just being mistakes. For the regular viewers over the past year on the channel, you'll be aware that we've done watch-alongs for pretty much every Rangers game going up until now, and it's, a year ago today, or well, a year ago yesterday, since we've done our first one, and that's so we're a year anniversary into that, and we're going to play the highlights of that, today's watch-along against Arsenal, and then we'll be back to talk a little bit more about this game, and a couple more things about the pre-season.
This has got to be the lowest capacity Rangers have held.
It will be, although at the same time, did you call that 100% capacity since everyone's bought their way?
I mean, every seat we're allowed sold out, so
been sold out. So well, you could think it that way, aye. Like,
dangerous!
McGregor!
Sorry.
Oh, Aubameyang, it's a sitter! Oh my god, that's just a poor man's Morelos right there. Very poor from McGregor. It's something that we've always spoke about, that the sometimes dodgy distribution who gifts Aubameyang a chance, and what a sitter that is from Aubameyang, by the way.
Oh, well done, Defoe, man.
McGregor would still have found a way to moor at someone else. Oh, that's a booking! Even though that's a friendly, that's a booking all day. Big Calvin Bassey's absolutely rinsed. I believe that's Cedric there. That was a very bad tackle, by the way. Big Calvin was away. That was a good chance as well, look.
Mate, that's
shocking, by the way.
That's just steam train Bassey, man. He gets up to speed, you are not stopping him unless you do something like that.
Very, very part-time.
Oh, here we go! It's Balogun!
Leon Balogun! The real Balogun!
Yes, let's go, man. We've been under a wee bit of pressure for the start of this game, but what a ball into the box. Let's go.
The real Balogun scores.
Let's get it.
I thought it was Goldson. My heart nearly exploded, man.
Who is it that's marking him? El Neni, and he just steps away. Piss poor defending from Arsenal. Great ball in from Tav, but what a finish. 1-0. Come on, let's batter this pub team. Roof chasing, brilliant, man.
Camera.
It's a foul. Yep. Oh, he's away anyway. On you go, Tav. This is brilliant, by the way. Oh, the ball's poor from Tav, but
Be fair.
It's a good finish, that.
I'm gonna just keep the camera off.
So yeah, for here,
obviously.
Tav, it's just, Tav just doesn't deal with that well enough.
Nah.
That is Tav, by the way.
Nah, it's
There's
Tav,
no way about that. He's got to have a
Nah.
better touch or clear it first time,
Nah,
whatever. He sat that on a plate for him there.
That's lovely for Bassey.
Nice.
Even.
How is it?
Lovely!
Ah, good defending.
Penalty!
Alright defending, you've got to shout for it, that's alright defending. I tell you, by the way, Big Calvin has looked
good
an
pressure,
absolute
man.
menace to Arsenal so far, defensively and
There you go.
offensively.
Add the lines in, takes it up to about 550.
Oh, it's a chance. Oh, it's another
Oh
sitter
my
Aubameyang,
God.
by the way. What an average striker. This is an RB half chance. Oh, what a save,
Good
McGregor.
save.
Some of their passes that are through balls are just slicing us home here. Skip back Goldson easily
Goldson.
here into the box
Come on,
now.
Tav, come on, Tav.
Oh, it's an.
Save.
Oh!
Oh!
I was about to
Calvin
say it's a
Bassey.
tap in, but our man of the match so far, Calvin Bassey, stopped a guaranteed goal. Literally, the man shot from like 2 yards out and he's blocked it in the line. Good saving.
Or no.
Oh, yeah, he was on his arse there.
I say good
know.
save initially from McGregor, but he's parried into a bad area, and then Calvin on the line to clear it. Off, and as soon as it's done, I will be changing.
I'm taking
my
mine
stop.
off.
It's going straight in the wash.
Oh.
And my pants are about to go
That's
in the
poor
wash.
for
guys.
Goldson, man. That's poor.
What a save, by the
What
way.
a save, McGregor. He's made a good couple of saves already this half. Decent ball in that. Oh, it is! There we go! It is big Cedric Itten. Well done, big man. Bit of confidence for him there, hopefully.
Right,
And
come
it's
on,
another
Goal Rangers.
Decent
Come
ball
on.
into the box, and it's
My
2-1.
2-1 prediction's looking good.
Let's get it.
No, it needs to be 3-1, Dallas. Come
That
on, come
has, to be fair,
Do your big after. I want to be right.
that has been against the run of play, to be fair. Arsenal have been dominated in this second half especially. But 2-1 to us. Let's see if we can go and extend that lead, or at least hold on.
You know what to say. Champions find ways to win when they're
That's-
playing bad.
How's that? Oh, go on,
Give
send him. Oh my, he's on.
Come on,
He's definitely
come on.
onside.
Come on, Itten.
Cedric Itten! Go on! No, what you doing? You've took too long. He's cutting it. Oh, he's messed it
Oh.
up. I just said his goal might have given him confidence, but
He's not gonna
didn't
pay.
he look it off of that there? He could have had
Oh,
a
he
shot
didn't
away the
get
step
pay.
earlier. Middleton, we know where
On
you're going.
Middleton.
Into that left foot, got it across. No bad! Surely! Oh my god, what a miss! What a
Who's
miss!
that?
Oh no!
Who was that? Number 27?
Okay,
Hasty?
Kelly, I'm sure.
No, it's Kelly coming in at the edge,
Kelly.
mate. Oh!
Oh.
That would have absolutely finished it. What a chance! Oh, it's went in the post!
Right, Thomas, that's the
Oh, are
second
you
time I've said
kidding,
that to you.
man? Are you kidding? Middleton again, by the way! Absolute nonsense! Bellerin, save for
Good
McGregor.
save,
man.
McGregor.
That'll be their confidence up, and they'll probably finish this out on top. And that was all she wrote for the highlights of that game. But I just wanted to touch as well on Lundstrom when he was on in the first half. Out of the little cameos he's had so far for us, by far the most impressed with him here. We've really seen what he was all about, especially defensively. So many times doing the basics right, in the right position, nipping in and winning the ball back. And hopefully that's what we continue to see from him. There was a point in the game as well where Patterson and Tav were both on the pitch at the same time, and it had Tav pushed up forward into that almost right wing position he was playing, and Gerrard touched on it after the match, saying they're both too good to sit on the bench for the rest of the season together, and I would 100% agree with that. He's not saying that they're both going to play every game, but he's saying it's good to have different options and mix and match and not make us so predictable. And personally, I'd love to see if we could somehow fit Tav and Patterson both on the pitch at the same time. So far in the pre-season, we've got a 1-0 win against Partick where we really should have won it by more. That was you could tell that the legs were a bit rusty just coming back. They've had a very, very tough pre-season. Gerrard was saying that himself. The legs would have been a bit tired going into the game. On another day, we're winning that by 4 and 5. It was just getting those chances buried. Maybe with Morelos back, that will happen more. And Kent in and about it as well. Your second game on a silly loss to Tranmere, which we did not expect. That one was just, again, at the time I stated it as frustrating but not worrying, because the team that we played, we definitely never played anywhere near full strength. And then this today, a draw with just some defensive mistakes. But these are the times that we want to be making these mistakes before going into hopefully winning that 56, getting into our Champions League group stage, which of course we'll need to turn the defensive abilities definitely around quite quickly, because the teams that we're going to be playing will be good, will test us to get in these Champions League groups, and we can't be as defensively shaky as we've been so far. And I do not mean to sound overly negative and stuff, because we have seen brilliant things from the team, and I'm sure we will see brilliant things throughout the season. But just going on the standards of last year, and just the standards of being a Rangers fan, you always want us to look and be at our best. But that's what I'm going to talk about in this one. Let me know your thoughts on the pre-season so far, and of course this game today, down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll hopefully see you again soon for another video.